Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today we had a flight from Munich to Oslo, Scandinavia. That's we had aircraft Lufthansa 321 ready, and we had an aircraft and the airplane is ready also. We just planning to fly from this is the Munich ATC live. We want to see how many aircraft is going to depart from this particular airport. So this is mine, Lufthansa 321, my air all sign, and there is a few others in this area. So let's start from FNC, and then we will be performing our flight from Munich to Oslo. So we had a stand 165, which is just about here. So this is a row 161 and then 164, and we are just right opposite here, 161. Apple 1 is a terminal 1, and we had a runway assigned at this point is let's check for the ATC. So we had a hectopascal 1008 information Papa. So let's pop into the information first. Okay, information Papa, and hectopascal QNH 1008 information info Papa, and runway we had approach ILS and departure runway in use. ILS approach is 26 right, ILS runway in use 26 right. Right, transition is 7000, so we had a 26 right, 26 right in use. Let's call for the ATC. Let's say first we need to turn on our aircraft, and there you go. So first we need to turn on our battery, and fuel pumps turned on, and turn on APU. APU is going to be raising up, EGT is going to raise up, and we need to turn on utilities, cabins, and equipment coolings. Emergency lights is switch on, seatbelt signs is on. I need to disable one plug-in just in case, make sure that there's no big noise coming. Right, so waiting for the APU is running, and we had a frequency is that ground, there is clearance center, there's no delivery available. So what we have to say, ground is 121775, and 121775 we need to, there you go, switch on. There first need to,
we're ready for taxi. Lufthansa 1878.
Lufthansa 1878, taxi entry November 4 via Whiskey 2 and Delta 1.
ATC is live now. So the next part is waiting for the APU is live. APU is live. There you go. Our aircraft.
Ja, nach, keine Ahnung, über 10 Jahren in der ATC das erste Mal, und da sitzt das alles noch nicht mehr so flüssig.
Window is turned on.
Es sind wieder ein paar Wetze im Fossilien aufgetaucht.
Right, so we're gonna cruising 36,000. which is high cruise at the moment. This is flight takes 2 hours 25 minutes, and the minimum descent is 450. Right, let's turn on APUs the team. IRS is turned on. Turned on the yaw dumper. Oxygen is turned on. Trim is on. And that's it. So we are waiting for our anti-collision lights is turned on. This should be
Lufthansa 1878, contact tower 118.7, schönen Flug.
And what we need to do, we need to
check your transponder settings.
apply for the
Lufthansa 187.
FMC position initialization, and copy for last position and paste here for the IPS.
Lufthansa
Catch up the
1878,
position.
transponder 2334.
And then we're gonna go to
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
for configuration, visualizing is key, realism short and all set, and starting boarding complete. Initialization set. Origin is, I'm gonna call Echo Delta Delta Mike, and Echo Golf November Mike. Right, so just verifying ICA code, Echo November Golf Mike, Echo Golf November Mike, runway is 26 right, and waiting for departure clearance. So let's call to the ground, and for craft. So the craft is right. Let's call for the ATC and ways for our departure. So at the moment we have departure is in depot. So input 2E, so out of runway 26 right. So we need to find out which SID is going to. So let's call back into again, put on the FMC, Echo Golf November Mike. There is a 737-800. Okay, there you go. And the runway is 26 right. Yeah. And input 2 November. So let's see.
Lufthansa 1790, ready for taxi.
Lufthansa 1790, taxi entry November 2 via Charlie
input 2 November, I
Whiskey
think.
1, Charlie 1.
So we had a QNH is
Taxi
1008
November 2 via
hectopascal.
Charlie 3 Whiskey 1, Charlie 1, Lufthansa 1790.
Power pressure set, star, waypoint, airports, data, pause, and terrain. And we had a 1008. And turn on this one. Hectopascal. Flight director is on. This should be turned on. Transition 7000. Just in case, we just pop into 7000. 26 right, 260 degree. Is on the west. Right, so speed will be initializing later on. Good afternoon, Munich ground, Lufthansa 321 with you with information Papa on board stand 165 requesting IFR to Oslo.
Lufthansa 321, hello, startup approved, Papa correct, cleared to Oslo via the input 2 November departure flight land route. And the squawk 23 321.
Clear to Oslo via the input 2 November departure, and squawking is 2321. Lufthansa 321.
Lufthansa 321, read back correct.
So we had an input 2 November clearance and to
Lufthansa 1790 tower, 118.7. Have a happy flight.
transition set.
118.7, danke und schönen Tag noch, Lufthansa 1790.
Departure routing. Right, so problem is if you pop into first, click on yeah, then route, and then activate for input. And the first waypoint is we're gonna go for, probably I'm gonna bring up here. We had a input Yankee 102 UPALA Yankee 102, and then we had a UPALA so waypoint. The next airway is Mike 726. So Mike 726 is airways. If anything goes wrong, is now FMC will be giving you error. So that means any waypoint or airways is wrong. If you just in case forget any information which you're supposed to be pop into the FMC. LA LASGA. So LASGA is a waypoint, and we had airways again is direct no airways and direct mag viewer. So direct mag is here, and obviously right. So the next airways is Mike 736 SOGMA. Mike 736 and SOGMA. Hopefully it's fine. And the next one is SOGMA, and then direct NEDIK. So direct NEDIK, and then direct SABAK. And anything Lima 997 to LUNIP. Lima 997. Then we had a LUNIP. Right, so after LUNIP is arrival, so we're gonna wait for the arrival when we get there. So we're gonna initialize and activate it, and center gravity is 8, fuel, takeoff fuel 95,000, reverser is 1.5, and cost index today is 5, and flight level 360. So we have international ISA is a 26 plus 26, and transition level is 7,000. There you go. Execute N1. See where it is, and there you go, 101. That's decelerate, take off, climb 1, thrust 1. There you go, climb 1, flaps 5, and central gravity is trim 5.25. VR V1, VR V2. So we had a 5.25 is trim setting. there is a 5, and just about here it's 525. So we had a takeoff. Toga is 135 speed takeoff. There you go. It's all set, and 7,000. Right. So first, we need to find out NEP 1 November 2 departure, input number 2 departure from 26 right. So departure is messy, right? So let's see for here as any departure 26 right on the jet only. Give me one. Turbo Oslo input. Right, so this is a departure. Bring up here. So 2 November input 2 November. So we had a input 2 November is high here. So if we're gonna climb in this instance, rather 26 right or left. So we had 26 right at this point, I believe. Yeah. So we're gonna climb straight ahead on course 261 to DMO66 RT via DMU06 to DMU065, LT to input, max IOS 220 knots until DMO66. Right. So we're gonna be DMO65 and 66. We're not gonna exceed our speed at 230 knots, 220 knots. Sorry. When we pass DMO65, and you can have passing 250 knots as well max. So this is our route. So we're gonna set the VR GPS FMC RNAV A1000 190,000 DM060K R2 DM. Okay. Right. So it's not very complicated. Simple SID, and let's call for the pushback. Current service pushback. Munich ground Lufthansa 321 stand 165 requesting push and start, sir.
Lufthansa 321 push and start approved facing north.
Push and start approved facing north, Lufthansa 321. So we are facing north, and let's see, it's here. We need to set first which way we're gonna plan up. So we're gonna be a turn left facing north. So we're gonna left turning here. Call.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you're ready.
Ready, sir. So let's bring
Ground
up
to cockpit. Toes driving up.
Ground chart. 26 right. Right. So we are here basically upon like this way. 165.
Munich ground, Jet Airways 003. Good day, sir. Ready check, please.
November 2. And then we're going to right all the way down to November or Mike, holding Alpha 15 or 14, depends on the ATC. Alpha 131415 could be via Mike or November, depends. So let's
Jet Airways 003,
All doors and hatches are closed.
tower is 11700.
737-800. Request IFR clearance to Bremen Asphalt.
So turn on APU lights.
Jet Airways 003, confirm clearance to Bremen because your flight plan is to
700.
Hamburg.
Sorry for that, sir. It is Hamburg. Clearance to Hamburg.
Roger, Jet Airways 003, information, Papa current.
700, and we're gonna pop into
you're
Skok
cleared to
first.
Destination Hamburg via input to November departure runway 26
We had a Skok code given by the ATCs 2321.
Now connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
21. Just confirm 2321. Yeah, that's
Understand.
fine.
Clear to Hamburg
We're gonna
via
release
the
our parking
input to
brake.
November departure. Squawk 2337 Jet
And you may
Airways 003.
start the engines.
Of course, we're gonna start
Jet
engine,
Airways
sir.
003, read back correct, SABAK approved.
And let's start our engine. APU is on. Turn on ground power. And turn on our stove lights. Logo lights.
München Ground, schönen guten Tag, Lufthansa, One Papa Hotel, request clearance to destination Nürnberg, information Papa.
Right, so AGT is raising and 1 is coming up, and we're gonna be a cut off our fuel number 2, engine number 2.
Lufthansa 1 Papa Hotel, hallo, München Apron, Papa correct, cleared Nürnberg, input to November 26 right, flight and route, squawk 2312.
Right,
Lufthansa One Papa Hotel, flight plan departure route is input to November and squawk 2312.
Lufthansa 1 Papa Hotel, read back correct, SABAK approved.
right, so we're gonna pop into rotate. Engine number 2 and engine number 1 is going to be rotate and start running up. Right, we had a N1 and N2 is raising up. Let's set our thrust and cutoff fuel. The cutoff fuel is turned on. Skocking is active.
Operation complete. Please set parking brake.
The parking brake is set. Thank you, sir. Right, so
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
thank you. Disconnecting tow is standby. Thank you, sir. And we are going to. Right, so all set. The engine is going to rotate and continuity. AP is off. Isolation valve is on. And thank you. And APU is just turned off. Taxi light is turned on. Runway lights is on. And everything is just going to be set. Circuit breaker.
Lufthansa One Papa Hotel, request pushback.
There you go.
Lufthansa 1 Papa Hotel,
Now is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hang signal on the right. I'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Thank you, sir. Right, so we are number 2. Munich ground, Lufthansa 321 facing north, requesting for taxi, runway 26 right.
Lufthansa 321, taxi entry November 2 via Whiskey 1, Charlie 1.
Entry via number 2 via Whiskey 1 Charlie 1 Lufthansa 321.
Entry November 2, not November 1.
Alpha Metro, yes, November 2, my apologies. November 2 Whiskey 1 Charlie 1 Lufthansa 321.
Correct.
So we had an entry November 1. So November 2 via Whiskey 1. Munich ground Lufthansa 321. Just verifying, it's an entry via November 2.
entries are called November 1, November 2, November 3, November 4. So that's not a taxiway designator, but the entry designator. So I told you to taxi to entry November 2 via Whiskey 1, Charlie 1.
Yeah, Alpha Beta. Thank you very much, sir. Just verifying in number 2. Thanks.
Yep.
So we had a number 1. So let's see number 2 via Whiskey 1 and Charlie 1. So we're gonna go. We are Whiskey here. Probably on this intersection, Whiskey 1, because 165 here, 64, 64, and 65, and all the way down. Turn right. And where Charlie 1, number 2 holding point. There you go. Right, so everything is fine. AGT is fine. Parking brake is set. And we are ready for taxi. Doing the parking brake. And that's it. So let's go. So flaps 5, we're gonna put the flaps up, leaving 1, 2, the flaps going down. Right at the end, we are flaps 5 is set. So we're gonna go all the way down to Charlie 1. We're on the Whiskey 1 now.
Lufthansa 321, contact tower 118.7. Have a nice flight, bye bye.
118.7. Lufthansa 321, goodbye, sir. We're gonna switch back to tower, and we're gonna have a next frequency departure 123,900. Just stand by. There you go. Munich Tower, Lufthansa 321 with you via Whiskey 1 to Charlie 1, holding November 2 via.
Lufthansa 321, München Tower, Servus, schönen Nachmittag. Continue taxi holding point.
Continue taxi to holding point, Lufthansa 321.
Go straight through November 1.
Lufthansa 321, say again.
Lufthansa 321, continue taxi holding point runway 26 right via November and Alpha 12. You can go if you want.
Continue taxi to via November 2 and holding point Alpha 13 from 3 to 1. So we're gonna continue taxi to number 2, November and Alpha 3 via November. Okay.
München Tower, hello again, 23 Tango Bravo on the RNAV 26 right.
November 23 Tango Bravo, München Tower, hello again. Continue approach, the wind is calm.
Continue approach to 3 Tango Bravo.
There's Charlie 1 to November 2. Right, so we had an instruction given by wire November 2. We are November 2 now in this intersection inbound. So turn right to November and first intersection to Alpha 13 to take off departure out of runway 26 right. So we are going to be taxi not exceeding more than 30.
November 23 Tango Bravo, wind is 6 right, cleared low approach. Cleared low approach, 23 Tango Bravo, 26 right.
Right, so weather is good. There's initially, once we take off on the way, the weather is not good enough. You can see we are taxiing out of runway towards the November, and there is no good weather on the way. So you can see the weather is all the way down to Oslo. It's we're gonna feel a little bit of turbulence on the way after departure, about after 10-15 minutes. So we're gonna climb up to initial come 7,000 and then up to the ATC probably 130,000, 13,000, and after climb 26, and the final cruise is 360. So we're gonna be reaching at Oslo by 19:25 because we have 5 minutes delay already. So we have a Alpha 9. So we intersection is Alpha 13 basically, or I'm gonna keep continue. So overhead panel, we can see the right front of view out of our aircraft. In the real world you cannot see this view, but in terms of on our flight simulator you can set any view whatever you like, and this is easiest to take off or looking at the taxiways, but normally this is the right inbound features. Basically this is we only normally can follow. So we're going to reduce it.
23 Tango Bravo is going list. November 23 Tango Bravo, roger that, contact radar 123.9, bis gleich. 123.9, danke, bis gleich.
So the other aircraft is just missed this low approach and is have a go around call, I believe.
München Tower, schönen guten Tag, Lufthansa 1 Papa Hotel.
Let's turn on the landing lights.
Lufthansa 1 Papa Hotel, München Tower, Servus, continued 6 right via November Alpha 13.
So auto throttle is turned on.
Lufthansa 1 Papa Hotel, continue taxi to runway holding point.
This runway scenery is not good enough. Probably you're gonna feel some
Alpha 13.
There's Alpha 12 and the next waypoint is Alpha 13.
Lufthansa 321, the wind variable 2 knots, runway 26 right, you're cleared takeoff.
We're clear to take off runway 26 right, Lufthansa 321 wind copy, thanks sir. So we already been cleared by the wind, and also wind is variable, so there's no any suspicious wind on our departure. Thus we can continue taxi to Alpha 13, which is just now on the left. Reduce our power. Right, so there's no inbound traffic, so we don't need to worry because we already been cleared. And inbound to the runway Alpha 13. There you go. There's a holding point you cannot cross unless you've been cleared. Turn Alpha 13. There you go. we are clear anyway, so just no need to worry it. Check landing and runway lights. The taxi lights is turned off, runway lights turned on anyway. There you go. So we are currently clear. Take off. There we go. My scenery is not good, but probably I'm gonna hit some
approaching 26 right.
Trouble to the takeoff because the runway is not so much straight ahead, and there's a scenery problem, I believe. It's a very bumpy takeoff, I believe.
On runway 26
ladies
right.
and gentlemen, we are ready for takeoff. Lufthansa 321, thank you, sir. So all set, and the time is okay. And there you go. Put the throttle up. Set. Airspeed is alive. And 1. 135 takeoff.
80 knots.
Checked, sir.
V1, rotate.
Rotate.
Positive rate.
Positive rate. Gear up. We're not going to climb more than 230 knots.
400.
400 checked. Heading
1000.
1000.
Lufthansa 1 Papa Hotel, line up, runway 26 right and wait.
Great.
Line up, runway 26 right and wait. Lufthansa 1 Papa Hotel.
And nav.
Lufthansa 321, contact radar 123.9. Have a nice flight. Bye bye.
23.9. Lufthansa 321. Good way. Thank you very much for your help, sir. See you again.
See ya.
Right. So contact tower. So we had a legs. Munich radar, Lufthansa 321 with you passing 3,900 to 7,000 inbound input.
Lufthansa 321 München, radar identified, hello, climb flight level 190.
Climb to 190, Lufthansa 321. So we're gonna be exceed 220 until we're gonna pass waypoint we're gonna climb until we're gonna pass to the waypoint is Delta 06, and then we're gonna see 250. Heading bugs is set. We're not gonna exceed our speed 230. Flaps up, and anti-ice, wing ice is turned on. And anything else? And the flap 0. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just going to be climb up to 190,000. So you need to turn off this, and climb number is set. We're gonna pass 65, and then we have to open climb for 250. And let's go for climb 2,000 feet vertical speed, and climbing is 190,000. So as soon as we're gonna pass to transition level, we're gonna reset our hectopascal. There is a reset on this side. We had a reset. Star, waypoint, airport, data, pause, train. Right, so all set. This section is set also.
November 23 Tango Bravo, turn right, heading 210.
So we had approach and the center is 123.925. Let's see the center. 123. There is no center frequency working on it, but I believe on
November 23 Tango Bravo vorbereitet, den 230 cleared ILS 26
we have
right.
two
Sorry, ging ein bisschen zu weit raus.
inbound frequencies 123
ILS 26 right.
920.
München Radar
Frequency
Lufthansa
is
1 reaching flight level 40 and climb to flight level 70.
123.920.
Lufthansa 1 Papa Hotel, München radar identified. Low climb flight level 100.
And then next to it is Danish frequency 121.39370. 121.370. Just verifying. 121.370, and the next one is Norwegian frequencies 118.870. 18.870.
Lufthansa 321, you're leaving my airspace. Radar service now terminated. Approved to leave frequency. Guten Flug, tschüss.
Retard service is terminated, and we're switching back to 12.8. So have a good day, sir. Thank you very much for your help. Lufthansa 321. Switch back to the frequency is Minister Radar, just a Lufthansa 321, have you requested there's any frequency available for the next radar at the moment?
Let me see. Yeah, later on. No, at the moment not.
Oh, familiar. Thank you very much, sir. We'll keep an eye. Thanks.
Have a good flight.
Thank you. So we're gonna switch back to frequency 122.8. There you go, switch out. And we had open climb, and we're gonna no restriction for the speed. We're gonna go for final cruise speed is 302, and we're gonna be climb up to 36,000. There is no ATC, and just let them know onto the message climbing to 360. Okay, DLH 321 passing 14, passing flight level 1402, flight level 360. So we had inbound UPALA, DLH 321 inbound nautical miles. Here we go. So I'm just talking about the next frequency was a 18870, 118.870. We just keep an eye on the frequency 18.870, 121.370, and 123.920. So 123.920, and probably we had next frequency is 123.920. So just stand by for 123.920. Okay, let's see. There is a weather information at this point. We are passing 18,000, and we had outside temperature is +8 Celsius, and the ground speed is 217, and we are passing 302 knots, and the level is 190 now. So there is the weather over here. It's not good enough, but we're gonna feel a little bit turbulence on the way. You can see scatters cloud on this particular side as well. Yeah. So we had a minimum bottle pressure is 450. Right. There's a center radar for next frequency anyway, so they will be contact us anyway. Don't need to worry too much. And let's see for the route. That's all the way down to our route plan. It's gonna take a while. Yeah, let's see how the live streaming goes. Right, so everything looks fine. So let's set the course. Check for the arrival information. There is no arrival at the moment. We need to be approach center UWM, UWS. We are quite far away. Let's see our flight. Here you go. This is our stand. We're gonna take at Whiskey 1, Charlie 1, November 1, Y November at Alpha 13 to run with 26 right. Take off into INPUD 2 November departure. The SID standard instrument departure call, and we are passing at our cruising 360. And at the moment we are going to be a 24,000 feet. This is our registration, and vertical speed 2,000 feet per minute, heading 358, and ground speed is 441 knots. So this is the latitude and longitude. Latitude is the longitude is just a navigational information that where you are, what's your position basically. On this intersection you can see the weather is so bad, and there's red, green and blue, so it's quite big turbulence over here. So we're gonna slightly hit a scatter cloud over here as well, and then on this intersection we're gonna feel a lot of trouble. Yeah, not so good weather in Scandinavia. Right there is Denmark. It's all the way down to the flight is taking so much long. We are on route is 1 hour and 25 minutes. That's now our status anyway. Track. This is our status. I think I got a message. Right now. The flight in progress. You can see right. Status. Go for radar. Track here. Climbs to 29,000 feet. Let's quickly see our flight. As you can see, feeling any turbulence here, and the airspeed is going to be live. So let's turn on our VNAV as well. So landing lights turned off. Runway lights is always off, and rest of everything is fine. So minus 18. You can see there's quite cold outside now. As I say, the weather is not good so far on this route. Ladies and gentlemen, just calling off the passengers, just forcing the seatbelts. See the wind, and you can feel the wings are just. Right, so let's call for the level off.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck. We've reached our cruising altitude. Looks like we are anticipating on-time arrival. You're going to head and turn off the seatbelt at this time. Just remember, if you are in your seats, keep your seatbelts fastened in case we do experience any unexpected turbulence. Enjoy the flight, and if there's anything we can do to make your ride, to let a member of the crew know.
Still climbing, as you can see here. Right, just right passing out the area of turbulence. As I mentioned before, we start the flight. We're gonna hit a lot of wind. It's coming up. Right.
1,000 to go.
It's final cruising after 15 minutes, as I briefed early on. After the takeoff, later on of 15 to 20 minutes on the way to flight after departure, we're gonna feel a lot of turbulence on the way, and before we landing, we feel also the turbulence in the area where we are going at Oslo. Right, hope the MCU panel is set, sir. Overhead is level off. Thank you. Waypoint reached. Thanks. So we're gonna check for the waypoint. Is 360 inbound LASGA, and the next. Sorry. Right. So at this point, we do not have any frequency yet. Center. So this center frequency we're gonna switch probably later on. EKDQ 121375. So 121375. Right. So I believe 375. 925C, and we have 925. This is 875. And approach is Oslo 121450. To 1450. So right, go for our flights, see all weather. Wow, this is the most interesting point. So we're gonna see that the big trouble on the way, and the weather is so nice early on, but at this point we are passing and we're feeling a little bit turbulence. Let's just call for the passengers. Oh, welcome ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna passing a cruising flight level 360, and we're gonna the weather is not good so far. We're probably gonna feel a little bit turbulence on the way, so we are passing the area of turbulence. Yes, thank you very much. Yes, I'm gonna probably take a cup of tea while we are let's see on this base area where we are. We're passing Paderborn, Berlin, and we are just in, and this is the border of Prague. So this is our destination, Oslo, all the way down on the ocean side. We're gonna feel a lot of turbulence. So these two radar is my frequencies. It's Berman radar and Danish radar. Right, so at the moment (22 minutes on airborne). Alright ladies and gentlemen, I'm just having a quick cup of tea, and this is long flight, and I hope you're gonna be enjoying, and if anything you need to discuss further, please let me know and I'm more than happy to help you out. This is outside view. I hope there's no frequency. This is top of descent, and we are on cruising 360. It's our final cruise. This is our registration. You can see here German, and you can see this very heavy wind, and the wing is just bubbling around. The wing is shivering, and this is for belly landing, and this This is one extra wheel on it. We had a spare engine if any chance engine is just lost the power. We had lost hope if it just in case it does happen. Stop light, there you go. One hour 18 minutes. I don't know why these things statuses go around. I have no idea why. But I'm pretty sure that right, see there is a area of scatter weathers, scatter clouds. Wow. So let's discuss about the Eurodome in Oslo. This is our inbound runway 19 left and one is 19 right, so this should be ILS category localizer runway 19 left, category 2 and 3. So threshold 681. Then elevation, altitude and height in foot. That's fine. Bearing area magnetic VOR 3 degree east. Circling height related to the elevation. Transition 7000. Any message? Okay. So we had a localizer frequency. ILS RDH is 50. (2000) glide slope at 3502. Glide path 5 degree down. DME GME needed. Climb on this approach track 190 at DME 3 GME, turn left into track 103, climb to 3000 at DME 130 GME, climb to 5000, expect vector by Oslo approach. Okay. DVR and DME required, so we had a runway elevations. This is left and this is the right, so we need a right one. So 1110.550. Okay, right. RWY 19 left. ILS frequency is 1110.550. 550. Inbound course is 193. This is 193. Right. And if I go for one line left, there should be the different one. Miss approaching turn left. Right, so we had a threshold 681 elevator. $7,000 transition. Okay. A transition flight level 7,000. Taxi afterwards. So let's see the flights. FMC. Right, it's 31 minutes on the way on the flight project. Okay, 1 hour 10 minutes ETA. Status progress is okay. Heading 15. Any frequency on this route right now? My flight is here, Lufthansa 321. I'm not gonna hit this bit, but I'm sure I'm gonna be under the frequency 121375. 121375C. It's a Danish radar. Let me just stand by 121375. Right, this is the frequency that we have standby. Any tower, ground, ATS, Eddm-Engm is not available. It's gonna be passing out. Right. I can tell you the runway is 107 knots, and runway probably we're gonna have 19 left or right. QNH is 1022. Q2. So 19 right or left. Right. And the frequency we had here, course 190, transition, taxi via. Right, so looks fine. So the course procedure is set. Right. 1721. Zulu data off. So the weather radar turned on. So bar is 600 and the decision height is 50. Elevation threshold 7,000. Minimum decision height 220 knots. Need an initial approach fix in Titla. Right, so threshold elevation, minimum decision, distance in nautical miles, there is Oslo ground movement. This is runway 19 right, and if we're gonna land 19 left, this is the Bravo 5 and Tango Sierra, and if we're gonna come off from 19 right, so we had a Mike November. Okay. So if we have docking at Victor Papa, this is inside a terminal. Romeo Papa and Victor and Mike. This is ILS alright. Mississippi Road must be turned right. And it's a left, so it's Mississippi turn must be left. Localizer frequency 111.30. So let's go for the FMC. And any radar on the way? No. So this is our flight, and we're going to be about Danish radar in a second. But there's no any more Danish radar available. See the weather outside. You can see there's a quite freezing outside. So what's the temperature inside? The minus 32. The minus 32 cruising at 36,000 feet, and the turbulence still there. There you go, you can feel the weather noise. There you go. You can see the Danish radar is on. 121. I cannot see here. Wow. As I mentioned early on about the weather prediction, it wasn't good enough. Here you can see there's snow inside. See, feeling heavy snow. It's raining actually. Let's see out here. We're right in the this session where is weather not so good. In a few minutes time, about 10-15 minutes, we're gonna be inbound Danish radar, and the Danish radar will assist until further to Norwegian radar, and it will be helping out to Victor from the runway ILS approach. Here we go. No anymore. So you can see our aircraft from the ground. It's coming from this section and going to this way. In the cloud. Wow. Especially when you are in the aircraft, you cannot feel anything that what's going on outside, but sometimes weather is so bad, you feel a lot of turbulence inside the aircraft. Some people are get scared. There you go. Look at this view. Wow. Beautiful. Right, let's see where we are. Okay, click on this bit. Okay, Copenhagen here. We are leaving the German airspace soon. It looks like tornadoes around here. Yeah, you see outside, these all the bits looks like very heavy tornadoes around here. Okay, let's see what's the message come up. I cannot see any Danish radar available. I can see Danish tower. And Denmark and Copenhagen. Yeah, see, this switch is not available. There is no any more Danish radar, and this is Scandinavian Norwegian radar available 118870. But anyway, that's fine. We continue flight anyway. Let's see which one is performing ATC today. Wow, I think there's a concert going on here. Hamad International, and there's a Dubai, I believe. Yeah, all the flyers. There's KLM 42 series to Amsterdam to Dubai. So all Dubai flyers. Anybody coming from Pakistan? So there's their Karachi to Multan. I think it's Multan QT. Quetta. Yeah. And Qatar Airways 605 Karachi to Doha. Right. And this one is going to Quetta as well. Right, the Pakistan radar is very well working, and look at this. I think so. These are coming all from Dubai for some different areas, and this one is going to Dubai from Switzerland. All KLM flights. This KLM, this is KLM, Saudi area. And let's see this one. KLM Qatar, KLM Qatar, Qatar. Right, this is a Qatar as well. KLM 39. Wow. This is Zurich, Amsterdam to Doha. British Airways from Zurich to Doha. Okay, London Heathrow to Dubai. Oh wow. This just sounds scary, isn't it? Right. So where we are, just leaving the German airspace, and I'm just going to entering in Scandinavian airspace, which is first in Danish and Norwegian. We on the way, we don't have any bad weather information yet, so let's see which radar is working. Wow, there's all frequencies available from the all the way down to Dubai. Wow, great concept and good events ongoing. We're leaving German airspace. Where is Lufthansa 321? It's mine here. And I think there's a German airspace and German radar. This is the, and there's a Oslo approach. I'm gonna leaving here and see you soon in the next few minutes time, guys. I hope you're enjoying our flights, and see you soon. And there's no bad weather anymore, and there you go, crossing the channel. See, right now okay, this frame rate is so low. I hope it shouldn't be. Look at this. I always facing this problem because disconnecting I'm sure there's not gonna be any trouble with the frame rate anymore. Let's see any inbound information for the no. Wow, feels scary. MCU Panache's waypoint has been reached. Let's see, we're gonna set the heading bugs. There you go. Thank you. Right, this is our airplane. We are entering to the Danish airspace. Alright guys, see you in a few minutes time. Thank you. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Captain speaking from the flight decks. We are just on ocean side, and let's see where we are. We are crossing the tennis radar, and let's see what ATC is available for us. There is no ATC. Wow. Right, so this one is available 118875. Okay, right, this radar is available ATIS Eddm-Engm. Let's see, we had a current 1022 information Juliet, and 1022 QNH. Anything else? Right, so we have I expect LS Pro runway 19 left, or 19 left and use transition level 19 left. So we had a 19 left, so let's see 19 left and set up 19 left. Right, so legs, departure and arrival. So I had a EM route. I was put it on wrong somehow. That's my apologies. Eddm-Engm on the FMC. It's my apologies. I made a very big mistake, and I think gonna be cruising right, approach 19 left ILS, and according to the flight plan, there are 4 mic. Here you go. And we had a Tetla inbound. Let's see, left is Tetla inbound. Yeah, transition Tetla. There you go. Let's see. I'm gonna be a set Inerex. There you go. Okay. One 9 left. Check for the FMC. And from the sim brief, SABAK and extra. Right, so this is Tetla, I believe. Yeah, there you go. That's it. So we are on the same route. Check for the preparing for the arrival. Legs, final approach 19 left. It's gonna be fixed. So we're gonna set the radar is 25 nautical miles, and then we're gonna set the 15 nautical miles. And we're gonna have a progress descending forecast. It's transition 7000, cabin rate is 500 frame per minute, altitude is 7000, and QNH is IZA. According to the weather radar, temperature is 24, is 33, minus 33 slash 1022. Okay, and the wind 130 at 9 knots. Okay, 130 at 9 knots, 130 at 090. So 130 at 090. 130 slash 090 wind, and 130 slash 090. Because the cruising wind I did not put it on, but anyway, I just put the final winds, which is a landing winds. That's most important at the moment. And then flight level is 5000. Set legs. Initializing 11.55. ILS approach 1155, 192 course. So we're gonna set ILS 1110 and 55 on the other side. 1110, 55. Right, so the course I have written here as well, 193. According to the FMC 192, let's put on the 193. It's 23 and 193. There we go. And the QNH we had a 1002, 1022. And other side as well. (1022 hectopascal). Wow, that's it. Is there any chance I'm just passing the inbound radar? I'll probably directly approach 124.50. Wow. Let's see if I can direct into SABAK. According to the FMC, basically Exneta, and then LUNIP 1. Right, so not so much difference. Smooth flight. Now weather is clean, tidy. And when over top of the scent is started, let's see. On here, (620 Zulu). Flight is 1 hour and 15 minutes on the way. And in this intersection we're gonna hit N609 after 9 minutes. then probably we're gonna have a top of sand. Right, when I descend straight to 17,000 in rooks after LUNIP, we're gonna start descend. Right, so we had another thing that we can follow the flight's path. runway 19 right. Unit 14 Mike 19 right. So I'm landing 19 left anyways, fine. So radar is approach is 124.50. Just in case. .450, and then we can see the any tower, no tower available. This is only 2 arrivals, so we are quite far at the moment. Let's carry on flight on. So descending part is had a while now. 46 nautical mile to go, 47, and there you go. Okay guys, see you soon in the next 5-10 minutes. I will be back soon. I need a quick break, and I hope I'll catch you later. Enjoy your flights. Fuel pump is off. Seven 11887.
Norway Control, Google, 75 Tango, flight level 128 for 210, direct Isvik. Icer 75 Tango, Norway Control, god kväll, climb flight level 340. Climb flight level 340, Icer 75 Tango.
Good afternoon, Oslo Radar, Lufthansa 321 with you, passing 360 inbound Nextra.
Lufthansa 321, Norway Control, good evening. Cleared LUNIP for Mike arrival. When ready, descend flight level 120.
Clear LUNIP 4 Mike arrival, flight level 190, descending 190. Lufthansa 321.
Lufthansa 321, confirm when ready, descend flight level 120.
Descending 120, Lufthansa 321. So arrival has set, and we got the frequency in 118.875 center, and approach is 12450. 120.450. There you go. And bring the radar frequency up. Linux 4 Mike arrival. This is over arrival.
Lufthansa 321, clear active dags.
Lufthansa 321, tracked next.
Dags, Delta Delta Offense.
Direct DDX, Lufthansa 321, sir. NEDIK. Okay. Direct NEDIK. Oh, come on. NEDIK. 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 Come on. Direct NEDIK. And then LUNIP. Oslo approach, Lufthansa 321, just verifying direct NEDIK. November Echo Delta India call killer.
Negative. Direct DDoS. It's the second waypoint in the LUNIP for Markgrav, so it's the waypoint after LUNIP. Directed DDoS.
Direct to DDoS, Lufthansa 321, sorry sir.
Evening, Norway, Juliet. Climbing 71210 and passing 178.
Oslo 8 Lima Juliet, Norway, Google, climb flight level 29 Oslo.
DI.
Climb flight level 290, Norway, Juliet.
DI. So we had a problem with the DDoS. Where is the DDoS? Okay, Rigma DDoS. Next DDoS GM 447. So I put the wrong flight information basically. The fix is done. There you go. Level 210.
Lufthansa 321, contact Oslo March frequency 120, that's 145, bye. Lufthansa 321, contact Oslo March frequency 120, that's 145, bye bye.
12045, Lufthansa 321.
Ocean 8 Lima Juliet.
Oslo approach, there's a Lufthansa 321 inbound DDoS descending 120 to 280.
Lufthansa 12, correction, Lufthansa 321, Oslo approach, good evening information, Kilo valid, descend the flight level 90 and expect ILS 19 right.
Descending 90, expect ILS 19 right, Lufthansa 321, thank you sir. Nine 0 19 right. So we are descending 19 right, and let's check our speed brake. The information 19 right inbound. Sorry. 19er right. Arrival approach right here. Sorry, that's not relevant. Coming from east. South. Right, so coming from south. Right. Track NEDIK. One for Mike, NEDIK, and LUPALA NEDIK 40 to 50 knots or less. Speed 220 by GM 422. Tetla, flight level 120 below. Left Tetla, turn left on Tetla arrival. Mike. There's it. So descending by 420. Flight level 4120 by GM 442. Speed is not more than 220 knots or less. 422. And flight 120 or below. There you go. So again 220 and by Tetla we are descending and the landing lights turned on, runway lights on, taxi lights is on, temperature is +2, continuous done, landing lights set, and call for the descending and turbulence.
Descent seatbelt signs can be back up for arrival. If you're up and about, please return your seats, fasten your seatbelts. Still showing well ahead of schedule. Thanks again, so you have a nice week.
We're going to be land at normal speed at 2. So runway information, there's the Oslo ground, ILS right, frequency is 11.300, localizer inbound course is 193, 11300, let's pop into 11300, just make sure on the here, yeah, 1130, come up, 1130, set, Right, so 192 set, 192 to 193 course, and frequency is approach 2. Okay, no tower information yet. Okay, speed is 220. There you go. So trajectory flaps, speed brake is on by 190 to 192, sorry 090, and the final speed approach is 130 or 30 knots, index speed set, flaps 30, wind is okay 050 knots, cross, okay, not too bad.
Lufthansa 321, clear direct titler.
1,000 to go.
Lufthansa 321, go ahead, say again, sir.
Lufthansa 321, clear direct titler.
Clear direct titler, Lufthansa 321, thanks, sir. So we had clear titler. By 5,000. So how far we are in Titler? About 37. We have no scenery, but we're gonna land at no runway because I don't have any scenery. I don't know what's going on basically, and I did not download the scenery, so probably we're gonna land at just at the airport, maybe if it's available or not. Otherwise, we're gonna land at the water. Right. Also, 321, just verifying the descending 5,000 by Tesla.
Lufthansa 321, just stand by with the descent for now.
So
$1,000 to go. inbound approach, minimum threshold elevation 675. LNAV or VNAV. We had a localizer capture, and then we're gonna descend by the DME ourselves. This is the right course inbound 193. ILS CDFE STF above 1950 at 4 DME. Right, so misapproach, right turn track 190 DME 25 GSM, climb 5000 over this approach, that's going.
Let's go. Sorry guys, I don't have any scenery, please don't mind, but I think if is available any scenery about the airport out here, maybe we can land at the airport here, but I don't have any scenery available in this part. I really apologize for that. I did not plan before I checked, but anyway, I can download in future time. So we had a 220 knots by 5000 by Tesla, 21 nautical miles, descending from decelerate from here, and the ATC will assign in a second. Right, landing lights on, headings all set, passenger informed, lefts and parking brakes off. Spoiler on. We are ready for landing. We had a few mistakes we done on the way, because first we did not put the right information from the ICO code where we are going. That's why we had trouble on this way. They dragged in NEDIK and I was having to some NEDIK somewhere, but I think it's my mistake. I should check the plan before I go, but I just pop into NEDIK instead of NEDIK. Eddm-Engm. Everything was
Lufthansa 321, descend 5,000 feet, QNH 1022.
Descending 5,000 feet, QNH 1022, Lufthansa 321. Speed 200 by NEDIK, and sorry, speed brake is on. Speed is max 200. Heading bug set. There's airports over here. Let's see where we are. So we can see there is
Lufthansa 321, descend by Titla transition, clear RS 1 on the right.
Descend by the FMC, clear ILS runway 1 on right. Lufthansa 321, sir, thank you. $9,000 to $4,000. Jet line 7,000, 7.5 mile. And then we're gonna flaps 2. Just direct over flaps. Let's go with the spoiler arms. Call for the passenger that we are preparing for landing.
Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for landing. Ladies and gentlemen, as we begin our gradual descent for landing, we ask you to take this opportunity to restow any cabin luggage you may have used during the flight. In just a few moments, the flight attendants will be coming through to collect all remaining service items. Please assist your flight attendants by bringing all seat backs upright, returning tray tables to their secure position, and double check the security of your seat belts. At this time, all electronic devices must be turned off and stowed. Thank you.
My total is 5,000 and then to 4,000 to Odo D is 4,200 and the final speed notch is set now 129 final speed set. Wow. And speed is 180 knots. Eddm-Engm set, and we're gonna send the localizer. Send the 3,500.
1,000 to go.
Right, so set our approach. Speed is 170 knot. Flaps 2. Spoiler on. And it's going to be capture the localizer in a second. Oslo approach, Lufthansa 321 on the localizer, ILS runway 19 right.
Lufthansa 321, wind 140 degrees, 9 knots, runway 19 right, clear to land.
19 right, clear to land, Lufthansa 321, wind copy, thank you sir. 193, Eddm-Engm set. Okay, 193, sorry my scenery is not available, but the only thing is flaps 5, 10 miles from the runway, so landing lights, runway lights all set. Okay, the spoilers is armed. Wow, so we are descending on the localizer. You can see the runway here. This is right and there was the left. If I go to right, the ground chart is ground movement. One 19 right, let's see here. I'm gonna close
2,500.
and then I'm gonna take exit Alpha 4 probably, or Alpha 3, Mike and November. So parking at Kilo. Kilo here, 176. Coming up from November to Kilo, 176. Right, so we have a flaps. The final speed is 129. $60, 1,600. GPS alarmed. Finally, after 1000 I'm gonna handle my aircraft. 140, 15, 3 nautical miles, 1000.
1,000 feet, stabilized, Mr. Perch, altitude set.
Set, sorry sir. Mr. Approach has set. Flaps. This is a signal that you need to control our aircraft. Landing gear down. It's a very late call. It's 2 nautical miles for the landing gears. The landing gears is down. Flaps turn 30. Final flaps. Approaching minimum, thank you. 2 white, 2 red. There you go. Slightly, there you go, landing. 300 sir, checked.
Approaching minimums.
Checked. 200 checked.
Caution, taxiway. Caution, taxiway.
100 checked. Final.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10,
Threshold.
10.
Reverser is on. Not so good landing, but
80 knots.
80 knots. Reverser. Continue running. Flaps up. Take a very next exit. Right.
As an experience, I look forward to serving you again. Thank you.
Holding position at
Lufthansa 321, continue straight ahead, Victor Delta to stand 2, correction stand 72.
continue via Mike Victor Delta stand 252. Mike
Lufthansa 321, confirm
Delta.
taxiing Victor Delta to stand 72.
272. To taxi to via Victor Delta to stand 72. Lufthansa 321, thanks sir. Victor to Delta and tractor flaps. Landing lights off, taxi lights is on, runway lights is off, engine continuity is off, APU is on. First I need to check for Victor Mike to Delta. Victor Mike to F1 Delta Mike and Victor to Delta. Right. So I'm at Alpha 3, Alpha 6. So Alpha 6, Victor Mike via Delta on the right. So ducking. Victor and Delta stand 72. Yeah, here. And Victor for second right. second right. Sorry. Use this view to just make sure on the right place. Not the first one, the second one on the right. So Delta apron, Victor, straight ahead on Delta 72. Papa, okay. Delta 1 to Delta 72. Right and straight ahead, Delta 1 is here. I'm not gonna go there. This is the 72 stand here. One of those here. Stand 76, 72 is just ahead of 74.
Lima Tango Delta, roger, standby.
There is 72. There you go. Oslo Price Shell, Lufthansa J21, Scully Box Stand 72. Thank you very much for your help. So we cut off the engine.
Lufthansa 321, have a great evening, sir. Bye-bye.
Bye bye, sir, thanks. Turn off Scott codes. Parking brakes are set. Hydraulic is off. Those IRC is turned off. Your dumper is off. And prop head is turned off. APU is on. So off. Engine ATI is turned off. Okay, turned off seat belts. Utilities equipment is off. Turned off fuel pumps. APU is live. And taxi lights is off. Stop lights is off. Anti-collision lights is off. Logo lights is turned off. And trim. And oxygen is off. The aircraft is parked securely. There you go. All set. So I'm going to turn off the battery. Because the APU is running.
Lima remember the Lima Tango Delta squawk 6023.
Right, guys.
6023, Lima
Okay.
Delta.
You can also watch
Eddm-Engm approach,
that
hello
how
again,
we're gonna
after the start. We are now sending
land.
40.
This
Request
is
clearance to Poznan.
Alpha 6 at Mike. There's a Victor.
Tango Delta, correction, Lima
Not first
Lima,
right, second
Tango
right on
Delta.
Delta.
Yeah, so you squawked Charlie, thank you. Break,
Two.
shuttle 1012, clear to destination, Oxat 6 Delta departure.
Status.
Climb initially 6,
Progress.
correction 7,000 feet.
And we had a flight complete. Completed. Lufthansa 321 is over flight. We safely landed.
Right, initial 7,000 feet, squawk 4011, and we have information Lima.
Departure 1627, arriving 1850.
Shuttle 1012, read back correct.
168 passenger on board. There's turbulence. Take off.
And
Landing. Impact. All setup is here. You can follow the routes, plan, and everything. And this is our stand 72. We are securely parked. And this is first route. We land at Alpha 6. And we had a intersection via Mike, Victor. Alright, so thanks for watching, guys, and we had a very good flight, and we're gonna plan for the next flight in soon, next few days time, and hope you enjoy your flights, and see you again.